I'm back. Oh my goodness, I welcomed a new bike recently and I have been over the moon. Okay, so I decided to purchase the BMW S1000 XR. This is a 2025 model. Oh my goodness, and it also came in all black, which is exactly what I wanted. So excited. I have been enjoying my rides recently. Look, I don't have to tell you how different this bike is from my previous one, which was a Honda 750, okay? But I'm going to share some stats here just to give you a comparison of what I'm moving from into what I'm moving into. So, here are some of the stats that I guess really mattered to me when I was looking for my next bike. Please stop. Of course, I don't have to tell you how different the S1000 XR is compared to my previous bike, which was the Honda 750. But some of the stats that really mattered for me when I chose this bike were: one, the engine, right? So with the S1000 XR, you are working with a 1000cc inline 4-cylinder engine compared to the 750 or 745cc parallel twin from the Honda NC, right? More power, more speed, more torque. And this translates directly into some of the stats when we talk about horsepower, okay? Now with the S1000 XR, I'm sitting at 170 horsepower, whereas the Honda 750 was around 58. The difference is huge. As a rider, I feel this bike wanting to move, okay? Whereas the Honda 750, more so because of that DCT engine, it was a very heavy bike. So every time I pulled off, I could feel the bike just pulling off all of that weight. Whereas with this S1000 XR, oh my goodness, it just takes off. Now look, something I also looked at was the fuel tank capacity. With the S1000 XR, you are getting 20 liters of capacity versus the NC750 where I was sitting at around 14 liters. Of course, this matters when you're doing long distance riding, where now you have scarce facilities to fill up your petrol and your fuel, so you actually can go longer distance and longer riding without having to fill up on the S1000. But look, the S1000 also has its downsides, right? When it comes to consumption, you are looking at an average of 6.2 liters per 100 kilometers versus the Honda where I was doing almost half of that per 100 kilometers. Now, this means you're spending more money filling up that tank, right? For the same distance that you would have been spending at with the Honda NC. So you can't always win. You can't always win. But all in all, I am so excited to learn this bike. I have had it for about 2 months now. It's been a beautiful journey learning this bike, being on the road. But most importantly, I've had to learn how to get back to riding my bike with a clutch and a manual transmission, okay? So learning how to balance gear 1, learning how to take off from a traffic light, learning how to stop and go very quickly. This is something that has been made easier because the S1000 has a quick shifter installed. So as you go gear 2 upwards, you don't really have to worry about clutch balance. But gear 1 is what I've been learning. And I've been practicing this bike around the yard, as you can see. So all in all, I'm taking my time, I'm adjusting, but I'm having so much fun while doing it. Thank you once again for watching my video. We are gonna have an amazing time together. I am so excited to start posting a lot more videos of my rides and share my moments with you. In the meanwhile, stay safe, keep riding, or at least get on a bike if you're not on a bike already, okay? Please stop.